What up? What up? What up? What up? Y'all caught me trying to send this out to the masses. I wasn't fast enough. Hold on. Let me wonder. Can Hey man, what's your ex?
That's my ex.
Yeah.
Nitro underscore quantum.
Oh no wonder I can't because that what's called wasn't coming up. Wonder wasn't coming up,
Nah, I hope I can switch it one day, but it won't let me switch. So Nitro underscore quantum.
bruh. See, remember we talked about earlier about letting you be great.
Mm-hmm.
It won't even populate. There it is. The folks is out for you, boy. The folks don't want you to be great. I finally got.
I'm trying. I don't know what I did, man. This Harbaugh made a call. Harbaugh made a call.
Somebody made a call. Like, look, see him? I'm pointing over here because you on my left. Him?
Yeah,
right there. Like the little meme say, as long as I don't curse him out, and as long as I don't threaten him, I can say what I want. And people in the back like, yeah. He say, we sick of this N word over here.
Bro, I feel, you know what? That's hitting too close to home, coach. It hurts. It hurts. I'm telling y'all, man.
Hey, we've had great conversation and serious conversation the past couple of days about some things. And so it's always fun to come on here and crack jokes and laugh and do something to just bring you back. Just bring you back and let you know that it's going to be all right. So with that being said, we're going to talk about this wild weekend of NFL football. And I would say most of the games were very entertaining except the last. Matter of fact, let's start with the last game because I ain't got too much to say about it. Last game is the New England Patriots versus the Los Angeles Chargers. And when I say major boring, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that was.
Snorefest.
If man, you seen the meme about if man?
Oh yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, I seen it. So if the people don't get on his head, like they got on or try to get on Lamar's head,
yes sir,
we know there's agendas being pushed because he was absolutely atrocious. Now I will say this. It ain't his fault that they hired a certain person as the OC, but he touching the ball every play. He making passes. He making reads, and they were just it was horrible. He was 19 for 31, 159 yards. That's it.
You know I'm laughing at this code. I can't even contain the laughter. You know I'm laughing at this is because when Greg Roman was hired by the Chargers, they were like, oh, now that he gets a true, pure passing quarterback, you're going to see the specialness that Greg Roman can. They were really acting like it was Lamar holding back Greg Roman. That's why I'm laughing at this. I find it hysterical.
It's crazy because the first couple games, they were lighting it up. But once the tape got out,
yep, every time.
Just like us. When Lamar took off in 2019 with Roman.
Yep.
Lighting it up. Once the tape got out, different story.
Bro, coach, we watched Lamar put what was it? 369 yards passing and 143 yards rushing in a losing effort. And people still blamed him. And we had like 8 or 9 drops that game.
The playoff game?
Yeah, Tennessee, the Titans. Plus there was bad offensive line play on top of it.
What year was that?
2019. That was the 2019 what's it called, playoff game. Go look
at the Titans.
Yep.
Okay. Stats. Lamar.
Look at that.
31. God, 31 for 59. Ain't no way we supposed to win no game throwing the ball 60 times. 365 yards, 20 carries, 143 yards. Oh, that was the game where all the boys dropped them balls.
Yes. We dropped like 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Seth Roberts, Chris Moore, all them boys was dropping balls.
Hayden Hurst dropped the one that hit him right in his chest.
Only person showed up was Hollywood.
Yep. Hollywood was the only one that showed up that game. So that's what I'm saying. And then the O-line played like trash that game too.
Derrick Henry, 30 carries, 195 yards.
gosh. And our defense got ran through. Pause.
AJ Brown. Guess what AJ Brown had that game in Nitro?
110.
You're 101 yards too much.
He had 9 yards receiving.
AJ Brown had 1 catch for 9 yards, and they beat us 28-12.
Remember,
Tannehill was 7 for 14, 88 yards.
That's the same game Derrick Henry threw a touchdown in too. Derrick Henry had a passing touchdown in that game.
He sure did.
How many touchdowns? He had one. What was it?
One.
Two rushing and one throwing?
No, he didn't have any rushing. Tannehill had a rushing one. Tannehill had a rushing touchdown and 2 passing TD. And Derrick Henry had 195 yards and a passing touchdown.
See what I be talking about, bro? Derrick Henry put his foot in their throats, and they had Tannehill 88 yards through the air, just worked us.
AJ Brown had 1 catch, dog.
It's hilarious. That's what I'm trying to say. Your defense is getting worked. Your offensive line is getting worked. Your receivers are dropping everything, but it's one guy's fault.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go back to the topic. I will say this though. I'm proud of this dude right here. Proud of this dude right here.
He had 3 sacks last night.
Proud of that dude. Hey, salute to you, Owe, man. Maybe it was the system, dog. Like all that slander and stuff that you got from us. Maybe it was the system because you went over there and got a total, if I'm not mistaken, of 10 sacks. If he got 3 last night, which a lot of people said that'll put him at 10.5, and he didn't get any till week maybe 7.
It's hilarious. God.
This man had 3 sacks. This man, wait, name it.
Oh gosh, bro. I can't, bro. I love, you know what's funny about this? That's another reason why Harbaugh got fired. Because you weren't even making the most of the talent that's on the team.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen, and he's got by doing that
3
because
sacks.
you've had Lamar in the offense, Derrick Henry doing amazing things. But once they weren't doing the amazing things, all of a sudden now it looks crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Earl Thomas got thrown out that club out of that game. I remember he turned him around like twice. Like, bro, like, man, that's
the blueprint. That's the blueprint we should have had. 30 carries for Derrick. It would have made everything else easier. All right, but we're not going to make this a strictly Ravens stream.
You know what's crazy? I love Derrick, but I put money, like, I have a feeling if we gave him 30K, he would have fumbled at least once. Because that was the type of year we were having. Like, he didn't fumble for the rest. Yes, he did. He fumbled
one more time.
Yeah, in the last 3 weeks, he fumbled like once or twice, right?
You got them 2 or 3 at the beginning of the year, and then he fumbled once late. But again, I don't put a lot of that on Derrick because when I talked about this with Cordell, a lot of times he's getting the ball as soon as he get it.
He's getting hit.
Right there.
Yeah. If you were looking at a lot of times you're trying to make a play to get them off of him and then they'll punch it out. Mm-hmm. That's what happened with that's true. But I'm just making the point of, I believe, how much did he finish this year with?
Carries or yards?
Fumbles. 4 or 5?
4. I think 4. I think them 3 early. And, well, let's say this. He lost 4. Them 2 or 3 early. No, I'm lying. He finished with 3 losses. He fumbled 2 times early. One of the times he fumbled, he didn't lose it. And then that 1 late. So I think 3. I think 3. 3 fumbles lost. He probably got more fumbles total, but I think he got 3 fumbles lost.
I'm gonna go to StatMuse right now and check that real quick because I'm gonna see how much he had this year.
But I'll talk about the Patriots real quick. Patriots defense, lights out. May looked pretty darn good. 268 yards passing. He also had 66 rushing yards. But I'm gonna tell you who really looked good. Ramondre Stevens. Catching the ball and running.
Yeah, 70-something yards receiving, and he had about 60 yards on the ground, 50 yards on the ground.
50 on, yep. Yeah, he looked real versatile. You got it yet?
Yeah, you were right. It's 4 fumbles, 3 lost.
Got it. Yeah, because the 3, if I'm not mistaken, in like 3 weeks in a row, but he recovered one of them. So it might have been 2 in one game that he lost one and fumbled again, but did lose it, and then fumbled again the next week, then didn't fumble anymore until right there at the end. But again, this game was major boring stuff. The only good thing I liked was seeing Vidal run. And if you don't know, I'm kind of a closet fan of Kamani Vidal, the third string running back they got.
Yeah.
And to see him get out there and do a little work was good to see. But it was boring, man. I was dozing, and it just wasn't entertaining at all. So
listen, but that's how Vrabel likes to win.
Right.
When Vrabel gets to the playoff, he want to ugly it up. If you notice, even when they had lost to the Bengals, remember when the Bengals went on that run? Because I believe the previous year the Titans were the number 1 seed or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the Titans were super injured everywhere, but they almost won that game by dirtying it up.
Yeah,
they just muck up the game and pretty much tell you, all right, let's see if you can win. If you got to play with 2 hands behind, tied behind your back.
Gotcha.
You ever watch that one boxer? What's his name? Man, B something. And he was one of the most just. He just had a style of fighting where he would just muck up the fight all day on, and he would just keep winning that way. People like, "Oh, this is crazy!" Like you know what I'm saying? He's just playing dirty pretty much.
He winning off the card.
Winning. Yeah, and he would just kept doing that. He's one of the best boxers of all time. But if someone says his name in the chat, you'll know it starts with like a B something.
Was he heavyweight, lightweight?
B Hop, yes.
Bernard Hopkins.
Yes.
Is it Hopkins?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Stretch.
Thanks, Stretch.
Appreciate you, Stretch. Appreciate you.
That's how the type
with that oblong shaped head.
Yup.
man, a headbutt you in the next week.
Oh my bad.
He was definitely borderline dirty. Borderline with that 12 head. Get up off me, man. Get up off me.
That's exactly how they play, man. Like Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
Like how Bernard Hopkins boxes.
All right, let's stay on the AFC side. We'll go to Buffalo and Jacksonville. Very entertaining game. What were your thoughts on this game? Even though let me go ahead and say it. I told you so.
You did, man. Listen, you know what it was? I think it was more hope over anything to get Josh Allen out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But personally, I truly did believe that Jacksonville's defense was going to be able to smother him, and at least force him into turnovers, right? They weren't aggressive enough. I felt like their defense for the Jaguars came off passive. I've watched them play Josh Allen, and I've watched them trying to take his head off, and I'm like, okay, that's what we're going to get. That's not what we got. It was almost like they were sitting in zones a lot of times.
Yep.
And I didn't understand why. It's like, go attack him. That's what y'all do best. And every time they attacked him, right, they were killing him.
Yep. They were pounding him. I will say that.
Yeah. So this game they weren't doing. They were like, oh, let's sit back and see what he does. You go, Joshy. You go, bro. This one made people believe that the NFL is rigged because it's like these teams just do foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Like not running beast mode on the goal line, just foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that make you be like, come on now, man. What is that? Come on now, bro. Like, there's no way. So yeah,
they definitely had opportunities. They had plenty of opportunities. Want to hear something real heartbreaking? So this was one of the games I did, a little parlay on. So about midway through the fourth quarter, I grabbed my phone and I look at Hard Rock to see kind of where I'm at, just check on my parlay. So it's a four thing parlay. I got 3 green lines midway through the fourth quarter. Guess what I got left? I did the under on Josh Allen carries.
Oh.
Guess what carry lost me the bet?
Which one?
That tush push. That tush push.
Oh, for a touchdown. From like 7 or 8 yards out.
Yeah. I was so hoping that they scored a different way and then let the game end with Jacksonville having the ball. Because even though, like, in hindsight, I still lost because I think it was under 9 carries, and he had 11. But if Jacksonville ends the game with the ball, he don't do them kneels either.
Yep. It's true.
And I missed out on $135.
You know what, Coach? I don't want to say it, but I'll say it. There was I want to say 2 years ago, because this count for a year and the other year. And my brother does parlays, and I remember I gave him a line, and I said, I don't really do this stuff. I'll try it once. And he need a line for me because back then Hard Rock wasn't here.
Right.
It was shut. Yeah, it was shut down. So I was like, I'll try a line, and he made me a line, Coach. It was like 15 legger. It was like 15 leg or something like that. He's like, bro, these don't ever hit, bro. You're gonna miss like 10 of them. I'm like, no, I've been right a lot this year. So I think I'm gonna go with this. Coach, do you know I hit on 14 of them? Let me tell you how the last one. Let me tell you. And matter of fact, this one made me be like, you know what? the last person was, I believe it was what's his name? He got hurt in the game. He was 5 yards, right, from my total. Got hurt out of the rest of the game. Lost the whole thing. Yeah, and that thing was full of, bro. Coach, I'm telling you, man.
That was at least a G.
At least a G.
At least a
Coach,
G.
It was over 100. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, what did he put down? $100? $3. Oh, everything on that must have been a positive number. Must have been plus something. Yeah. That's crazy. I'd hit the cash out button at 14.
Coach, listen, mind you, I didn't have because my brother did it for me. Because remember, there was nothing down here for it. So yeah.
I'd hit the cash out button. But as far as the game go, a guy that I liked in last year's draft really showed out for Jacksonville, and that was by Shu Tootin, the secondary, the backup running back. For them, they couldn't stop Shakur, and Parker Washington couldn't be stopped by Buffalo. This was a really entertaining game, but I felt like Jacksonville pissed down their leg. But going forward, I think Jacksonville is going to be a force to reckon with because they get Travis Hunter back. Wherever you play him at, they get him back. Yeah. And then whatever they bring in. So I think Cohen has done a good job. And he was well-deserved of that praise that reporter gave him. That everybody is pissed off.
I don't understand why they're going at her so much. It's like, okay, she was positive. There's 100 different negatives. Fine. She was positive. She was like, she wanted to be supportive of the I still had a great year. Hold your head up high. We'll get him next year. You didn't even come in with all your horses and you still gave it a good shot. We'll come back around this circle next year. And everyone's like, how dare you? You're not a journalist.
Yeah, I saw somebody called her fake news.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, but see, once again, this is what we talked about, Coach. Negativity. Positivity don't sell. I told you, like, they don't like positivity, man. They don't. It's like that's why social media is so positive. What's it called?
Toxic.
Yeah. That's why it's so popular. Because it's toxicity at the highest level. Yeah. We're talking about acidic.
Right.
Nasty, bro.
And I like when and this ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about, but the troll, I don't want to say the troll nature or the troll, like people get on just to go troll. Like what? Like the last stream I did, I got a Steelers fan that's been coming in there just Steelers stuff, Steelers. Like what joy did you get out of that?
Yo, them trolls be killing me, bro.
Like what? Like he just like post Steelers, still like, bro, won't y'all finna play a game? Why is you over here with us? Go watch your team. And so it finally got to the point where I don't know what he said, but I just kept seeing his avatar. So I finally went on ahead and I hid him the other day, thinking that he ain't gonna come back. Shoot. He was backing in force today. I had to go ahead and get him up out of there.
Bro, you know what's funny? I treat him with kindness. I remember the one that always seems to get the most trolls is when I do on Friday to the bread box. And I
see him. I be seeing him. Talking about, you don't eat all that bread.
Yeah.
Look at him getting all that bread.
I was like, nah, it's for the community. I don't know if we have anything left. Maybe I might, consume some or something like that. And just try to be as positive as possible about it.
The only thing I'm eating out the bread box, if I'm going to get something, they better not have no pecan spins. If they have pecan spins, them joints ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you.
You know what's crazy? That's the one thing I haven't seen there. I have never seen that or anything like honey bunish.
Yeah,
but everything else,
the honey bun, I let them make it. Pecan spins.
Listen, man. Coach, you've seen it. You be there for the Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
They got it. I've had from anything from Edmonds, anything that Edmonds makes, I've seen there.
Gotcha. All right, let's keep rolling before we get too stagnant. Obviously, the other AFC game is tonight in about 30 or no, about an hour. So we'll talk about that another time. Let's go 49ers and Philadelphia. Both of us picked Philly.
Yep.
To go far. And I think we witnessed the first domino in the downfall of Philly Sunday or whatever time it was. What are your thoughts on that overall? Not just the game, but like AJ like not being locked in and dropping 3 passes.
Listen, this is what I be saying about these guys, man, right? I watched that game and it almost felt like AJ Brown didn't want to be there.
Yes.
When I watched it, like I'm like, he don't want to be there. He was like hot dogging it on routes. He wasn't even trying to. He'd be like, if it wasn't totally perfect, he's like, he wasn't even trying. I'm like, bro, 3 of them things, and we're talking about big plays. He's trusting you. Your quarterback is going to you, and you're like, nah, he's gone. There's no way to keep him after that performance. There's no way. Because what's your excuse? You said because usually if a guy if it's just that you're having a bad game, the energy is still there. There was no energy in that.
None.
And then he was cussing out the coach on the sideline because the coach was trying to rush them off the field before they got because they were trying to catch them.
Let's say they was yelling.
Yeah.
Let's say they was yelling. We don't know if they was cursing. We don't don't put that on my Mississippi guy.
I see. Listen,
you heard my AJ Brown story?
No.
Go ahead. Finish your point. I'll tell you.
All I know is I was reading lips and it looked like he said some choice 4-letter words. That's all I'm trying to say. There's not many words that go like this. I was not like, oh.
Hey, it ain't many words that hit him with this right here. What my sounds at? Where they go? Here we go.
Yeah. that sound is, oh my God, that sound is amazing.
I done told this story a gazillion times. I coached against AJ Brown when he was in high school. And so obviously he was a menace. We started off the game playing regular. He was murking us. He had like 4 catches in the first 2 drives for like 100 yards. Put 2 people over there. He would we put 2 people over there. They had another receiver on the other side that was fairly decent. But so we decided to play off of him and we're just tackling. Well, they'll throw him a quick screen, we play off of him. He'll run over the DB, go score.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's bump him. I mean, let's bump him and then have somebody over top. The dude to try to bump him basically get body slam, and then he got 1-on-1 with the safety. And so a safety versus AJ Brown ain't gonna win. So he would do that. So it finally got to the point where they had enough points and they took him out, and that's the only way we stopped it.
Dang. What was the end? If you don't mind me asking, what was the end of the score?
Like 40 something to like 14. We had a kid that was pretty good too, but they had a whole team.
Man,
we had a kid that played a couple years with the Packers, and obviously AJ Brown is AJ Brown. So yeah, but he was tough. He was tough.
AJ Brown. Listen, AJ Brown, McLaurin, who else? And DK Metcalf. They just look like physical specimens.
I had to deal with AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, and Jeffrey Simmons in the same season. All on different teams. I had to deal with AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, and Jeffrey Simmons all in the same season. Shortly thereafter, I left and moved to Florida.
So, this ain't even fair, bro. Yo, what are y'all feeding these kids? Yo.
DK run past you, sound like a horse trotting. What is that? Oh, that's
yeah. Yeah, I remember we used to be in track and field. And there were some kids that they would run. I never understood how they ran like that. Because remember, I wasn't a football player, I was a basketball player. It's like their feet, like when you're running basketball, like you can hear somebody coming, pause, but it's more like you're running on your tips. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Football, it's like you can hear their feet going on the grass. I'm like, hey, yo, what's wrong with your feet? Yo, like, That's what it sounds like when they run it, bro. I'm like, nah, man, that's crazy, bro.
And then he was already bigger than everybody, so it was just a travesty. But on the other side, I am so impressed with what Salah is doing defensively with the 49ers. No Bosa, no Fred. They got rid of Greenlaw. They got rid of Hufanga. They got rid of one of their corners. They doing the damn thing over there.
Coach, thank you for saying that, sir. Thank you. I applaud you, sir. You know why? Because that's what pisses me off with the Ravens, right? And I've heard, shout out to Brodney and Jose on Lunch Break Hot Take, I've heard them say that defund the defense.
Mm-hmm.
You got nothing but first-round draft picks, all pros, littered on that defense. And you can't make it work? No, we need more. More.
Defense, right.
More.
Now, like somebody in the chat, and I know somebody can, but just for the average fan, and I can't even do it myself. I can't name you another defensive tackle or defensive lineman on the 49ers that played yesterday. Now, obviously, I'm sitting there looking at the stats, but I'm gonna keep it a book. All I know is the rookie. All I know is the rookie from Texas. That's it.
Yo, that's nasty, bro. Nasty.
And Kittle got hurt.
Yeah, Kittle with the Achilles.
Yep.
And I watched the video of it. I slowed it down. Listen, it was on, I believe, his right foot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was, his right. Mine was on my left. And I just, my heart goes out to Achilles, man. Because has your Achilles ever popped on you?
No, sir.
Mine was a full inch and a half separation.
Ricky Bobby, don't bring that evil over here.
Listen, man, it feels like a bat. It's hitting you in the back of the, like someone take a bat and it hits you in the back of the leg.
Well, you know what it looks like? It looks like somebody twerking in your calf.
Or a rubber band popping.
Mm-hmm. I prefer twerk.
I prefer twerk.
It's like somebody twerking in your calf. That's what it looks like. Because that thing be vibrating.
Bro, oh my gosh, man, that's nasty work, coach.
You laughing at me?
Man, it's like someone just twerking.
But y'all know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, I know exactly.
I bet they know exactly what I'm talking about. I bet they know how the calf muscle does if you think twerking in the calf muscle. I bet you know what it looks like. I bet that was visual learning at its finest.
Bruh.
All right, who else we got? Bears and Green Bay. Another great game.
Another game that proves it's a team sport.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love had 4 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and lost the game to a guy that threw 2 interceptions.
Yep.
Hey, yo. But once again,
check out these stat lines. Jordan Love, 24 for 46, 323 yards, 4 touchdowns. Your quarterback do that, you should win.
Yeah.
On the other side, Caleb Williams, 24 for 48, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Was there any fumbles?
Let's see. Yes, a bunch of them. So Jordan Love fumble, Christian Watson, Darian Kennard, the offensive lineman, Josh Jacobs fumble, and they didn't lose any of them. And then on the other side, Caleb Williams fumbled.
Oh, that man had 3 turnovers.
Who? Caleb?
You said Caleb Williams.
Nah, he didn't lose it though.
Oh, he didn't lose it.
No, it was 5 fumbles in the game. None of them have lost beside it.
Wow. Almost double-digit fumbles.
All right. So this is where they won the game. 3rd down, 10 of 19.
Who was the 10 of 19?
Chicago.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
10 of 19.
What was Packers?
6 of 15.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
You convert them 3rd downs, they won time possession, you stay on the clock.
Yep.
Turnovers, just them 2 interceptions. Like I said, both teams did some fumbling, but nobody lost one. It's just some 2 interceptions. Caleb gonna be a problem.
I made fun of that last night, the fumble, because I said that because when they fumbled that ball with the lineman, when he threw it to he outletted it to the lineman, and then the defenders on the Bears could have picked it up like 5 different times, and they all just kept smooshing and throwing the ball away and kicking. Mm-hmm. And one guy fell on it and literally caught the ball and just tossed it the other way. And I'm like, bro, And I said, that's the most Ravens non-turnover I've ever seen. Because that's literally what our defense was doing all year long.
Yep. Crazy.
It's crazy.
But again, very entertaining game. And I'm looking forward to see who Chicago, goes. Who they go to this next round. Chicago will play with Seattle. No, they're the 2, so they play at home again. They'll play the Rams. Ooh, the Bears and Rams. Bears and Rams, Seattle and San Francisco. That's the NFC side. And speaking of Rams, play the Panthers. Let me tip my hat to the Panthers. Salute y'all.
Yeah, they gave them a run. I give
Salute y'all. Y'all showed that what y'all did to them a couple weeks ago when y'all beat them, that wasn't a fluke.
Yep.
That wasn't a fluke. The Panthers, they gonna be all right. Shout out to Brodney and Jada Six. The Panthers are gonna be all right. I be keeping them down on purpose just to mess with them too, but Panthers are gonna be all right.
Yeah. Proud to shout to them. They played their butts off, man.
Brought Cam back, which I like.
Yeah, got them hype.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just came out. Because I actually thought they were going to win because Stafford was playing like hot garbage. And then he just turned it on. And mind you, I think he won the MVP this year.
I think so too.
If he would have got knocked out of the first round, that would have been like Dirk Nowitzki's year. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
First going against, I believe, Golden State, and they just got manhandled. And he won the MVP, but they just couldn't do anything to quell Golden State. That's what the comparison I would have made with that too.
Is there any better wide receiver just right now
than Puka
Nacua, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Who?
Jamar Chase.
Just this year. Oh, this year only. Just not overall. This year only.
No. Puka Nacua, you know what makes Puka Nacua dangerous? And I want to make sure that this point gets hammered in. It's that there is no throw when it's thrown to him that you think is a bad throw.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's on the outside shoulder, inside shoulder, over the head, teardropped, fade ball. Every pass looks like a great pass because he will contort. He's big. He's not small. What is he, 6'3"?
Something like that.
6'3", good speed, can contort his body. But not just contort his body. He has extremely strong hands. So once he contorts and I know this is sacrilegious, but he kind of reminds me how he plays like without the super, super jumping ability.
Who that?
I don't know if you see it, the same thing. Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think he's more athletic than Larry, though.
I think he's faster than Larry, but not more. I want to know because I felt like Larry could jump.
I think Larry's faster than him. He might be quicker than Larry. But one thing about Puka, he gonna give you everything he got for every play. Like you said, contorting his body, going over people.
Yeah,
he don't have no regard for his body, and then
none.
He would dive for a ball, not catch it, jog on back down, and come be the insert on the next play and block linebackers.
He plays with total reckless abandon.
That boy a football player.
Like when you watch him play, like there's certain players that get you hyped by the way that they play. When you watch him play, it's like, oh, that's all you got. Like it gets you to the point, like almost like you're ready to run through a wall because he's playing the ball in the air like he's trying to put his head through a wall.
Did you see him turn into a DB?
Yeah. Come on now, man. I've seen
football IQs through the roof.
Do you remember that one pass where it was supposed to be intercepted and he took it away with one hand? I think earlier this season, a couple weeks ago.
That's the one I was telling you about. He caught like that.
Yeah. Come on now, bro. Like, listen, like I said before, that's what makes him amazing to me. With Jamar Chase, it's just the speed and just the home run ability, right? Tyreek is the speed, he's the fastest player in the league. With Justin Jefferson, it's just the pure route running. With Puka, it's just dog. I'm a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, he's a football player. And it ain't a lot of skill guys that you can say are football player. Like I think Lamar's a football player.
Yeah.
I think Puka's a football player. I think Myles Garrett is a football player. It's like guys that, even though they pigeonhole to one position, they tough enough. You know, they could just do something on both sides that they had to. I mean, there's some more people out there, but them three just stick out to me as football players that you ain't got to get them no position. Lamar Jackson, football player.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill, football player. It's and they one of them. But again, Rams moving on. Shout out to the Panthers. And let's kind of transition a little bit to our actual team. Matter of fact, as I transition, let me throw this up there. Is that right? Yeah, that's it. Just put this here. Bam, bam. And a lot of people have seen this, you know, if they were with me on the last one. We just let that roll while we chit chat and kick the actual factual.
Kick the actual factuals.
All right. So let's transition to our coaching search real quick. We'll spend about 5, maybe 10 minutes here at the most.
All right.
So I'm sure you know, because you be in the news with the comings and going. You've seen all the different people that have interviewed or are supposed to interview for the Ravens coaching job.
Oh yeah.
Who in your estimation is the best candidate for the job, and why do you think that?
I know people are trying to go to mentor. I like Flores.
Mm-hmm.
I like Flores and Clint Kubiak. I think that sometimes, because it's a new whole coaching thing for them, his contract is up, I believe. Flores.
Yes, it is.
It's up. So he's a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
So he could come in, even if he can't get the head coaching job, he can come in as your defensive coordinator. Yep. Right? He is more like vocal in your face. Clint Kubiak is more late. He's more quiet. He's more quieter, more observant. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like that old saying, styles makes fights. Sometimes it helps when you have a great dynamic within a coaching sphere. You know what I mean? And I feel like if we get both of them, I think that we can go big places. Because listen, the Brian Flores thing, I believe he won his first trial or something like that against the NFL. There's one that's pending, but I believe he won his first trial against them, which was a big shot against the NFL.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure
I knew he had sued him, but I didn't know that they had started any kind of litigation or whatnot.
Yeah. So to me, a lot of teams don't want to touch him because he's been blackballed. So he's not going anywhere, even if the defense is great. Right? You bring him in, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself until all the litigation is done, right? 3 years of amazing defensive coordinator coaching, right? On top of you getting Clint Kubiak. If you want to get Flores and put him in as the head coach, I'm cool with that too. I love Flores. You know what I'm saying? The question is, who are you going to bring in as the offensive coordinator? Is it going to be Cliff Kingsbury? Is it going to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think, Clint Kubiak is going to leave to be an offensive coordinator somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't think he's going to leave for that. So that's why I wonder who would be the offensive coordinator if Brian Flores became what's his name could be? The Miami coach.
Yep. I was just about to throw him up there for you. I was scanning to get here right now. This guy.
But they were trying to talk about Stefanski. I wish. Listen, man, don't let me send myself.
Let's see if this works. I know you say you can't get yours to work when you go to the stream yours, but let's see if mine work. If we hire Stefanski, this should be the theme song for everybody. And it didn't work. Okay.
Man.
It didn't work.
Court ruled it can go to trial. NFL filed another appeal this month on that ruling. That's what I was saying. He had won the original thing, so it could do what it can go forward.
All right.
NFL was pissed with it.
So Flores as a head coach, is that right?
Flores is a head coach, and Mike McDaniels as the
OC.
As the OC, or Clint as the head coach, and of course him Flores as the DC.
Okay. One question, and we're gonna end on this one. What do you think about this guy?
Please don't say
this guy.
The 49ers, Salah. I like Salah.
let me state my case for you, answer. Let me be Salah's lawyer for a hot second. All right. So I'm representing Robert Saleh, and I'm gonna present to you this case to hire him as your head coach. All right. So obviously, bad thing, bad. I'm gonna do like Eminem. I'm gonna tell you what you gonna say about me before you say it. I did terrible at the Jets. I got played by Aaron Rodgers. The defense didn't do what it needed to do. I deserve to be fired. That's a learning experience. I chalk that up. So that if you're gonna say anything bad about me, that's it. Prior to me coming to the Jets, my defenses at San Francisco were awesome, but they were loaded. I'll give you that. Dre Greenlaw, Fred Warner, Bosa boys, a good defensive line, Hufanga, Lenore, and some ODBs, loaded defense. Now I come back with a lot of those guys gone before the season even start. So I really just got Bosa, the boy name so hard to say, the Namas something Lenore, I can't pronounce his name, and Fred. But the only person left out there out of those three is the cornerback. Bosa been hurt for the year. Fred may be back next week, but he's been gone for a while. And they played for the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Played last week in a playoff game. Played fairly well. Get to play Seattle again in week 2 of the playoffs.
Listen, Coach, I do not dislike Saleh. I think he's an amazing coach. I said this before. I just like Brian Flores better. Brian Flores, to me, and I get what Saleh did this year is great. Mm-hmm. Brian Flores was winning games when everybody on the team was trying to tank on that Miami team.
Sure did. Sure was. He refused to do it. That's one of the things I love about him.
Yeah, they were mad he was still winning. They were like, bro, tank. He's like, nah. They're like, and they even sat some players.
The owner.
Yeah, the owner was like, he out, this out, and he was still getting wins. Yep. That lets me know that he a dog. He a dog of dogs. And he has that Tomlin thought, like, no quit. Like, if whoever's on the field, we gonna fight to the last second of this game.
All right. And Stretch made a good point. Flores ain't had the dogs that Saleh did. He ain't had a Joey Bosa. He ain't had a Fred Warner.
None of them. And his defense were incredible.
He got some edge guys now. Daniil Hunter and and who was the other edge in Minnesota? I can't think who the other edge, but he got 2 decent edges now, but they weren't big time names or we were scared of them until they got with him. So I feel you exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah. But I got nothing against Saleh. I think he's a great coach.
Got it.
I actually liked when the Jets gave him a chance, even though I knew it was gonna be bad because the Jets are garbage. Yep. But no, I think Saleh's a great coach. If you know what the crazy thing is, if I had to say who would be the top 3, maybe 4 coaches that I would look at, he would be in the top 4 easily.
Gotcha. So easily. Do you want to name him or you want to save him for a video for yourself?
Flores, Clint.
Kubiak, okay.
Saleh.
And
what's his name? Crap. What's his name? Another defensive coordinator. It's an older white dude.
Older white. Let's see what we got up here.
Well, I think wasn't he the guy for the Chiefs?
Nagy.
No, that's the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Oh, Spags.
Yes, Spags. Yeah.
Spags.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's an interesting top 4. Name I'm gonna throw out there to you to think about, as far as an OC, if depending on who gets the head coach job, and just a little something to maybe do a little research on. And I just realized about him today too earlier. The passing game coordinator for the Rams. He got an old funny name. I butchered it about 12 times last stream, but I'm gonna do more research on him as well, because that wouldn't be a bad OC hire for one of these head coaches. Like a cat that ain't really, that you probably ain't gonna have a head coach. He's probably not gonna have an attempt to be a head coach for at least 2 years. So you at least get 2 years out of him as your OC. And like I said, I forgot his how you say his name.
And I just want to say that Fitzgerald's 40 times a 4.63. Two had said that in there, and Puka Nakua is a 4, 5, 6. So
straight line speed, he got it.
Yeah. So
the name is Nathan Schiehlhaas. Nathan Schiehlhaas. And if you can say it better than me, please do so. I'm gonna show you the name right here, and then that's gonna be the last thing we do. Paste.
I got it. He looks mixed. Mixed guy?
Oh, I don't know. I just know his name. I don't know.
He used to be a quarterback.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check him out here in a little bit.
Oh, he's young.
Yeah, he is young.
35. He young.
He is young. Yep. Yeah. And that DC Chris Schuler gonna be up for some jobs too, and that OC Michael LaFleur.
Yeah, I heard about the Schuler one. Yeah.
So they might lose 3 coaches. The Rams.
So I hope so. You know, every time the Ravens do well, they take everybody. They poach everybody off of us.
Mm-hmm. Who Stretch? Who was the 2 ends that matter of fact, I can do it. I don't know why I'm acting like I ain't got the internet. The internet free. Let's do this real quick. Then we're gonna leave Nitro. Right. Pro reference. There it is. Vikings. Where the Vikings at? Minnesota. There you go. Defense. All right, sacks. Dallas Turner. That's the other name I couldn't think of. Dallas Turner and Grenard. Oh, Daniil and Grenard switched spots. They switched spots. So Daniil went to Houston and Grenard left Houston and went to Minnesota. So them the 2 ends they got. And you see, like, I forgot about Van Ginkel. That he had Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel run around like a madman.
Yeah, so he's good. Yeah. He's a good player.
All right. With that being said, good people, this is another Monday recap of Wildcard weekend. Next week is divisional round. We'll have the 8 best, 4 from each conference playing. Then we get down to the nitty-gritty. The week after that, you'll have your final 4. So with that being said, and I know what I said the last thing. I lied. So let's together. Who gonna win tonight? So we can put this together. Let's just assume who we're gonna win tonight.
Come on now, man. You know I'm going with the Texans.
Texans. All right, say the Texans win. All right, so that put the Texans at 5. They'll play. Texans will play New England. Who you got?
New England.
All right, and then Buffalo will play Denver. Who you got?
Denver.
All right, so Denver and New England. Who you got?
That was hard, Coach. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Very hard.
Man, that's a pick 'em. That's a darn pick 'em. God, toe. You know what? I'm gonna say Denver.
Okay. So you got Denver going to the Super Bowl from the AFC, right?
Yeah.
All right, this is mine. Who we said Denver versus
Patriots.
No, Denver versus Buffalo. Because Buffalo won and they the 6th seed.
Okay.
Buffalo. Buffalo and Houston. And then Buffalo beating Houston. I think Buffalo will come out the AFC.
Bro, listen, man, I'd be so pissed.
I don't want them to, but I think they are.
There's no way. Bro.
I think their chance to lose was Sunday.
There's no way, bro. I think Denver puts a licking.
What's Calvin's coming back?
Who?
Ed Oliver's coming back.
Let him come back.
One of their receivers coming back.
Let him come back. Denver got the defense. And then what's his name is.
I don't trust the offense though.
You remember what he did to what's it called? Brett Favre and them. He one of them coaches that be like, hit him. They're gonna hit Josh.
We'll see, Stretch. We'll see. I know they got him a bunch of times early in the year. We'll see. And trust me, I'm not rooting for them. I just think they're gonna win. Rooting interest, I'm rooting for the Texans. I just think Buffalo. I just think the script is for them. Lamar ain't in, Pat ain't in. What other big time quarterback in the AFC ain't in? Burrow ain't in. I think the script writers made it for Josh. On the other side, you got Seattle versus San Francisco. Who you got?
Seattle.
I got the same. And then you got the Rams versus Bears. Who you got?
I just think this year is the Bears. I'm going Bears.
Okay, I'm going Rams in that one.
Okay.
So now we split. So I got Seattle.
I got Seattle versus Denver.
Seattle and Rams playing in the NFC championship. No, they play this week. I'm tripping.
I got Seattle.
No, they don't. No, they play for all of them from the same division. That's why I'm tripping. The Rams, Seattle, and San Francisco. So I got Seattle playing the Rams. I think the Rams gonna beat them. I think the Rams gonna come out. I do. I think the Rams come out of all this.
Okay.
So in the Super Bowl, I think you get Buffalo and the Rams.
Listen, if Mike McDonald goes and wins a Super Bowl this year, bro, listen, the Ravens will look like the biggest idiots of all. Because, I mean, you let that
look like a bigger idiot. Your boy got 10.5 sacks.
Yeah, the amount of stuff, it's like, yo, we kept you over him. Players are leaving and having great seasons. Multiple players left the Ravens and had great seasons this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got time for it, man. I don't got time for it, coach. I don't got time for it, man. It making me mad.
Well, we ain't got time for nothing else. We've overextended our stay. And with that being said, we finna go hate watch. Like Ice Cube on Dave Chappelle's show. Hate. And you'll see Nitro in the morning at some point. You'll see a video from me about who I just did. Sam Hike, the center for Kansas State. You'll see that on this channel tomorrow as our draft stuff starts to ramp up. And on that note, for myself and Nitro, the Wonderkin, go follow. Well, I don't even know how I want to say this. I'm gonna let you handle it. Tell the people what you want to do and whatnot.
You guys can catch me on Twitter, Nitro_Quantum. You can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, but YouTube, The Wonderkin Show, or The Wonderkin Morning Show. I'm sorry to everyone that's been watching The Wonderkin Show and so used to it. It has been having some YouTube difficulties, if anybody knows that, with it also being demonetized. We are appealing it, but we had to take drastic measures to do so. And since it's been giving problems, YouTube has been kind of messing with the lives. But if you want to catch it, it will be up there and you'll see it back hopefully tomorrow.
All right, with that being said, tune in, be in the chat box. I'll be in and out while Legit's in there, but I'll be around. Peace, y'all. I appreciate the support for both channels. I think we've had a really good 2025, but I'm looking for better things for both of us in 2026.
Facts.
With that being said, so I appreciate all y'all for supporting both of us, and we'll see y'all soon. Peace and love. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace.
Peace.